Good morning, my lucky Scorpion viewers. I hope this week treated you all well. And I hope you have an even better and amazing weekend. Why is that? Because we deserve it. If you like what you hear and you see, please like and subscribe. It's great. And if you want to show that you're there and you still care, please comment and share. It's greatly appreciated. It just helps me tap into your energy more and it will resonate better. You know, the more you interact with the channel, the more I pick up on your energy. Okay? And the more it will resonate. And if you think it might resonate for a friend, a family member, pass it on over to them too. Okay? And if this one doesn't resonate, the next one will, I'm sure it will. Okay, here we go. We have the World, the Devil, the Judgment, Justice, the Fool, the Tower, the High Priestess. Okay. Now, before we get into too much tarot, I want to check the vibe. What is the vibe? So, my gorgeous Leos, I tried to do a reading for you before I did for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, and it was just a shit show. Everything that could possibly go wrong was going wrong. So you know what? Spirit said, not today. So I put it away until now. Now is the appropriate time. And I got called to read for my Leos. Tension. Uh-oh. Leo, are you stressed out? You're getting migraines? Are you worried? What is going on? Whoa, yeah. I see someone stressed about bills, moving, wishful thinking. Okay, it's a little bit more positive. Second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. Perhaps you're having like these moments, and it's wishful thinking. Okay, so maybe you're having these moments that remind you of your childhood. I'm seeing like memories, pictures. Perhaps you're looking at childhood pictures. What has brought this on? Ah, you want to get away, you want to relax, you want to have fun. Yeah, I feel like there's a cloudy energy, like a stressful energy, Leo, and you're just trying to relax because you know what? You know, it's like you sense if it's out of your control, why stress about it? So you're just kind of putting everything into the universe's hands, you know, into God's hands. Family, blood ties, inner circle. You could be having nostalgia about family. Yeah. Siblings, aunties, uncles, and Anna. But also I feel like, Leo, you're trying to build this certain foundation for your family. Upheaval, disaster, downfall. There's some kind of chaos. You might be feeling isolated, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted, distance. Yeah, I did feel like there's some kind of distance going on with you and family. Perhaps you had to move away, they had to move away. There's something making you feel very nostalgic. Okay, let's see the love oracle. What's going on for you in love, Leo? Whenever I see the Tower in the wish fulfillment position, in the wishes position, I think of someone wanting a drastic change, a miracle, a prayer come true, a wish come true. It's like wishing for something to unexpectedly, in a good way, surprise you. Got crossroads here, choice, multiple options, turning point, and indecisive. Ooh, choices, 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 Leo. Careful. Deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. Someone could be envying what you have, Leo. Wanting what you have. Acting shady. For some Leos, you're walking away from something or someone. Separation. It says breakup, but for some of my Leos, I don't feel like it's... not for all is it a breakup. Sometimes it's about leaving a partnership, a friendship, even having a like a tiff with a relative or a sibling. And that's what I feel like more. Like, I feel like someone who you found was being snakish or being sneaky or possibly talking shit behind your back, you're leaving them in the dust. Ooh. Yeah, ghosted. There's ghosted twice here, 2 different decks. Disappear, silence, ignored, rejected. Perhaps they felt rejected, ignored. There is a love offer here. You could be engaged, Leo. Agreement, a wish come true. Yeah, I do feel, I feel like money's coming for you too, Leo. Money is coming for you. Hope you're ready, because it's going to be exciting. It'll probably show up in the tarot, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Wheel of Fortune pops up. Some kind of unexpected money or luck here in finances. Ooh. Someone has a secret crush on you. Admirer, attraction, butterflies. And travel, that's the second travel card, different deck. Distance, boundaries, far apart, getaway. Ooh. Sorry about that. Magnetic attraction. Soulmate. You could be with your soulmate right now. You could have a soul contract, soul connection, or you could be making your way towards your soul connection. And you could have had past lives together. You're moving away from someone who was manipulative, karmic, charming. Yeah. They broke your heart, Leo. They betrayed you, grief, disappointment. Yes. Okay, that's enough for this one. Now we're going to see the Love Oracle. That's weird. Ghosted twice. There's also separation there. Yeah, I really feel like you feel like somebody just kind of disappeared on you, or perhaps they feel like you did. Switch it how switch it to how it resonates. Yeah, I really feel with the snake here, there was someone trying to cause an upheaval, some chaos. Shadiness. And there's 2 breakup cards, 2 breakup heartbreak cards, 2 different decks. There's some kind of betrayal, walking away. Leo, I feel like you found out someone that's doing some sneaky stuff behind your back and you are just not having it. You are turning your cheek, going silent, disappearing. It's like you know what you know and you don't even want to have to clarify with the person. This could be a friend, a relative. I really don't sense that it's someone in your existing love life. I feel like it's someone, could be someone from your past talking shit to family and friends. I can't express myself. Drama. The way I have treated you was wrong. I can't talk to you right now. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. There's two different energies here. There's someone from your past who feels like together you guys created too much drama. Like things were just like always chaotic. They thought that you couldn't express yourself. They might be, your past might be trying to contact you, but for some reason you can't talk to them. Possibly because you're in a new relationship, or there's literally like no way of talking to them. Perhaps you changed the number, or they changed the number. The way I've treated you was wrong. So they're starting to realize what they did wrong in the relationship. However, Leo, it's a little bit too late, isn't it? They feel so lost without you. Too bad, so sad. Oh, it really irks me when people like do bad to someone and then like, oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry doesn't cut it sometimes, depending on what you did, you know? You should have valued me and my worth before you broke my heart and stamped on it. Before you crossed some boundaries I just can't come back from. If you are worried, you don't have the strength to move on. Think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Bam, that's what the universe wants you to know. Yes, what else? What else for my gorgeous Leos? What else for my gorgeous Leos? We are always speaking to you and sending you messages when you feel like you are alone in a situation. Just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. Sorry about that. One day, when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart, and you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. Yes, Leo, your heart deserves the best because you have such a big heart. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. Okay, let's pop on into that tarot. Now I did all this cleansing before, and amplifying the energy before I turned on the before I turn this on, before we begin. But I do have my little things I have to do. What do I need to know what does Leo need to know for the world? So your personal energy is the world. Let's see why that is. Are you traveling? Are you moving, Leo? Let's see. Why is the world here? Personal energy. Strength and courage is needed. For some Leos, you have some kind of communication coming in quick about a new love, a new partnership, a new friendship. Okay? For some it's love. For some it's friendship. For some it's a partnership. see, who is this new partnership? Let's start with partnership first, okay? Happy emotional message coming in. Okay, it could be water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Leo, Sag, Aries. Another fire sign. Strong Sag. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Yep, Sag. Sometimes, I don't know why, but Temperance, I always forget if it's Sag or what. It's only that one side I get confused with. Sag. Oh, gets me every time. Maybe because they're so mysterious at times. Okay. But there is going to be, with this partnership, there is going to have to be like some kind of decision or choice you make. Perhaps there's two people fighting for your business, two people wanting to participate in your business, want to collaborate with you. Some money venture you're doing. There's two people, and you're going to have to decide which is the right one. Really, Leo, go with your intuition, okay? Follow your intuition. It will never steer you wrong. Now with this love, let's check love. Who is this new love for Leo? For the Leos that are looking and single. They could be a boss. They could own a business or entrepreneur, or they could be in a leadership position. Again, it could be a Sag for love. Leo, Sag, Aries. For work, they could be a delivery person, driver, like pure leader. This new love. They could drive a dump truck, a garbage truck, some kind of vehicle, some field of driving. Okay, and now for last but not least, the friendship. This new friendship for Leo coming in. This could be someone who's in a teacher position, again, that also that drives, leads. Could be Leo, Sag, Aries again. I don't see, I don't see any water signs there. This friend, so this friend could be a Leo, Sag, Aries, this new friendship that you make, Leo. I feel like they could drive a red car, really nice red car. I'm not sure what that symbol is, and I'm really good with cars. I'm gonna be embarrassed here and say it. An Audi. Am I saying it right? I don't think I'm saying it. That's why, you know, the one with the circles. Oh, don't laugh at me. I know I'm not saying it right. Audi. You know, the one with the circles. Okay, well, your new friend has a car like that, okay? Figures, spirit guides. Could you help me with the proper name? Again, they could be Leo, Sag, Aries. Wow, a lot of fire sign coming towards you. Fire sign attracts fire sign. Okay, why else is the world here? Why else is the world here for Leo? Some delay or disappointment is coming in, Leo. There was some delay or disappointment in an opportunity. This could be in some kind of paper getting, some kind of legal paper being signed or accepted. Also, you might have applied for a loan and it was taking longer than expected. I want you to know, Leo, this loan that didn't get accepted until like now, like it in the past it didn't, and now it's probably been accepted, or it will be, is what I'm seeing. It was for divine timing, for a good reason. Perhaps you were using that loan for a new car or a new place. It was not the right car and it was not the right place. So in divine, that's why you weren't accepted at first, or it was maybe delayed in some way or another, but now it's being okay. Like, it's going to be released and you're going to be able to get pre-approved for that car or that that house or that condo. Okay, why is the devil here in love for Leo? It was a fly. Okay, with the devil here, this is like, this could be obsession, lust, too much of something. I don't feel like it is lust. I do feel like there is a little bit of admiration, possibly a little bit of even like envy here coming in quickly, because people see you, Leo, as very caring, always happy-go-lucky, someone who's got it all together. Even when stuff is crumbling and things are falling apart, you look like you got it all together, Leo, and this makes some people uneasy, and they don't realize that you're human just like everyone else, and you go through your battles, but you just don't show it on your face. You pop out of a really shitty situation in the mud, like out smiling, you know? Yeah, so I think that's why the devil. I think you're being really envied right now, especially in love. I feel like people are looking at you like, wow, Leo's got so much love around them, great family, great friends, great wife, great fiance, great husband. It's like just looking like you got it all. And that's probably why the snake came up. Yeah, I sense a little bit of like envy in love. Also, for some Leos, there is a move. There's a move. There's a Leo wanting to take the next step in the relationship, but undecisive. So this is moving in with somebody, or perhaps moving. Yeah, this is like undecisive about moving in with your person. Or perhaps you're trying to get on the same page about moving together with your person, like a certain area. Like, let's say your person wants to move where it's more rural and, you know, scenery and stuff, and you might need to stay in the city, that kind of thing, or vice versa. Perhaps you want to go where it's more like, you know, a mile before you see a neighbor, a couple miles before you see a neighbor, you know. And they want more, you know, neighbors right next door, basically. Okay, let's see what else for love. Leo, I'm very proud of you. I see here you're putting in a lot of like love, a lot of concentrating really on yourself, your shadow and light side here. And you're really looking through everything in your past, getting rid of baggage, like things kind of introspection. I'm surprised the Hermit didn't show up, because that's what I'm seeing is the Hermit. So I feel like you're really going within and correcting any wrongs that you might have done in your past. This could be apologizing to somebody where you know that you did something wrong, or even accepting an apology from someone who hurt you in the past, Leo. Might have a conversation about this. Somebody wants closure, Leo. Either you or them, and you have a conversation, and within that you kind of have an epiphany that, you know, there's things you could change, and it's as, and you're really working hard to do that, so that either the existing relationship you're in or the future relationship, there's no heavy baggage, there's nothing there to interrupt this new beautiful relationship that is there or coming in. Okay, what else can you tell us in love for Leo? What else can you tell us for love and Leo? Oh, you could have been helping a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius move or travel. Could be their travel partner. This could be your child or sibling or a friend. Anyhow, you're taking a leap of faith in knowing that if you are traveling on vacation or something, that this is what you need. See, it's a getaway up here and relax. I feel like there's a lot of things you have to do before you travel and go on this thing, but you're just like, you know what? I gotta do it. I want to do it. And you're packing up and just going, you know? Might be interested in parasailing. I hope I'm saying that right. You know those parachutes and you just dive off a cliff? Like that's what I mean. Okay, why judgment? Leo, are you going through some legal process here? This could be a determination of a contract. Something legal here. It might have possibly affected your money tremendously here, but there's like a judgment and 9 of Cups here. So perhaps a ruling in your favor. A wish here, a wish come true. Something you've been wishing for and praying for and hoping for. So for instance, let's say if it's child support, okay? Let's say you're offering a fair amount and the other person is like, no, I want like double, triple that. And then the judge steps in and is like, no, we're going to favor Leo here because he or she gave the proper amount, or like it's based on your income, right? So you actually offered, you were offering more, and this particular Leo was offering more, and the judge was like, no, this is good enough. So it's like you get a favor, it comes into your favor. Yeah. And I think it's because of this this good karma that you've been accumulating, doing all these good deeds and stuff like that. It's like, it's like somebody really wanted to take you to the cleaners, you know? but it's fair and it's just, and you know that, yeah, you know that if you want, you can give more, you know, but legally, it's the proper amount. It's a decent amount. So no one's going to be without. And no one's going to get taken advantage of. For others, this is like... some kind of disagreement. In finances. In a way of how you deal with your finances. This could be an argument with your person, or disagreement with your person or spouse. Yeah, but I feel like it's not like an angry, it's not like an angry argument kind of thing. It's more like, or disagreement, it's more like, okay, let's work together and fix this financial situation, okay? So you guys do work it out, and two minds are better than one, so you figure out something to make it easier, you know? With the Justice here, I do feel like you got a lot of contract, like, ending. There's a lot of legal stuff going on for you, Leo. But it does look like it's going to go in your favor, so we're not going to clarify any deeper than that. I'm sensing you're going to come out on top. Ooh, why the Fool in the immediate future? Oh my gosh. Okay. Someone, there's an ending here. There's taking a leap of faith in the immediate future. There's some kind of ending here. There's some kind of pain, like excruciating pain. Something to do with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, you're coming up in the read. This could be a son or daughter, a sibling. Even though it is a king, I'm getting that this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is younger than you. And they're going to be dealing with a great pain, a great loss. An ending of some sort. They could be having trouble with school. Or like perhaps something got delayed in school. This is a new, like, or work. Yeah, something educational there's something that is ending educational. Something that they're learning. I don't know why my words, my brain is not communing with my words, and so what I want to get out and say, it's not coming out the way I'm seeing it. So sorry for that, guys. Give me a little moment, maybe because I'm so thirsty. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pause. Back. Okay, sorry about that, Leo. Okay. So there's something happening here unexpected, some kind of opportunity, some kind of venture that isn't going as planned, or perhaps you're worried about that for this Libra, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's some kind of significant change or choice or movement in the immediate future. You might be consoling a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius about this. It's like one opportunity has passed or is delayed, and this causes a lot of stress to this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in the immediate future. You may console them, but there's another venture, there's another opportunity coming in for them. It's actually like a positive thing, okay? So, example, let's say that this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius had to land this career job so that they can start a family, and they're halfway there. So like, let's say they got a place, they want to start a family, but this kind of delayed it, or you know, delayed it for a bit or whatever. So it's causing them stress and grief and whatever. But then this new opportunity comes in, and it's much better suited for them anyway. So yeah, now let's see anything else for Leo. Ooh. For Leo in the future, in the immediate future. So I see a lot of anxiety here, maybe sleepless nights. You're really stressing over Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And you really have to set up your boundaries and your guards, because let's see, why is that? You just keep popping out there, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. In the immediate future, it's like a friend is going to help you out with your vehicle, with travel, some kind of transportation there. And you're undecisive whether to take that helping hand for some reason. Again, it could be like a loan or some kind of new lease on a car or vehicle. They could co-sign for you, and you're not sure if you should accept that help or not. But you're in a tight spot, so you might need to. For some Leos, you're selling a vehicle and buying a new one, maybe upgrading to a bigger vehicle. What else for the immediate future for my Leos? Ooh. You might take some time, lessen your hours of work or something. There's something about a date, a romantic endeavor here. Could be from someone that you've worked with. But there's fear. So Leo, if you want to date someone at work, there's like fear there. But let's see, why is there fear there? Yeah, new love. But this isn't for all my Leos. If you're in a relationship, this is like maybe putting in extra hours one day so that you can take your person out on a date or go on a date with your person. Okay. And this is you stressing about how that's going to happen. For others, this is you literally wanting to date someone at work or someone you work that works very close with you, and fear that things can go wrong because you don't usually date anyone from work. Okay, like you don't want to mix the two, basically. This is in the immediate future. Yeah, you could be, here's a happy emotional message, a celebration. You could be receiving or giving gifts at the celebration. Ooh. I do see for some you're going to hear about pregnancy, a birth, like a new beginning here. Someone very close to you having a baby. Finding out that they're having a baby. I feel like this is going to add to your family, Leo. Someone very close to you. If not a relative, like a family, then it's someone like a very close friend. Yes, there's going to be collaboration. In the immediate future, you're going to be working on your pentacles. What is wrong with me today? All right, let's see. Why the High Priestess in the future for Leo? Sorry, guys, it's getting so long. You are Leo. Happy, thinking positive. Why the High Priestess for Leo? Why the High Priestess for Leo in the future? What is coming in Leo's future that they need to know? This is something about being indecisive, about what makes you happy. A choice or decision. Feeling stagnant, feeling like you're waiting to be happy in the future. Why is this? You could be working on something very creative. Ooh, Empress. Why the Empress in the future? So this is a happy emotional message from someone like an Empress. So this could be someone very nurturing. This could be a mother figure, an auntie figure. Someone very positive, very nurturing, very loving, big heart. In the future, you're going to be walking away. Possibly walking away from someone. Separation. Some severe heartbreak here from someone in your past. Possibly the parent of your child. We're going to have to dig a little bit deeper here. Okay, this is getting some advice about mutual give and take. About a wish fulfillment. It's like somebody in the future is teaching you how to be more reciprocal with your time, attention. Perhaps them going silent or turning their back has made you become more sometimes there's things I don't want to say. It's like I have to say it. Okay, let's find the proper words. You're turning your back on something that was like a wish. It was a wish. It was like you've given up on that wish now. And you're going about it a different way. I guess you're no longer waiting for things to fall into place and you're taking action towards your wish. There's some kind of like, let's say you really believe in marriage and stuff like that. And it's like now you have decided you're okay without it kind of thing. So let's say you believe in marriage and your person does but doesn't want to at this time. You're like coming to the understanding of that in the future. Maybe it's the best to put that on hold right now. For others, it's just moving in with someone that was like what you thought you wanted and what they wanted, and now it's like you're taking your time. So perhaps you were going to rent, but now you're deciding to buy in the future. So in the future, there's some kind of change at work. You might be asked to be like, take a step up in work, like a promotion. So you might have to be like the boss for, but I feel like this is just temporary. I feel like you might try it out, and if it doesn't suit you in the future, you're going to try something. You're going to go back to, you know, not being the supervisor and leader and boss in the situation at work. What else in the future for my gorgeous Leos? Why is the High Priestess here in the future? Oh, Leo, this is feeling hurt about a romantic interest. Some kind of third party getting in the way in the future. You could be with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or this is concerning a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They could be older than you. Let's dig a little bit deeper. What is this in the future? Why the Three of Swords in the future? This is heartache. Yeah, strong Scorpion. If you were dating a Scorpion or a Scorpion in your past, somehow they're going to end up in your future. You might want to take a leap of faith back towards them. You might be trying to manifest them back. I feel like the arguments are behind you. If there was arguments, disagreements, that looks like that's going to get better. The Scorpio could be with the Pisces. Could be getting advice. So this past person, if you dated a Scorpio in the past, they could be moving on with someone else. Yeah, Eight of Cups. That could be what hurts you. Intuitively, like, you need rest and relaxation. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's like it just won't come out. Anything else for Leo in the future? Why is the High Priestess here? Well, this is really not great. This is like overburdened, regretful, a lot of stuff on your shoulders right now. But there is eventual positive outcome in the future, okay? Now let's get some from the heart. Oops. From the heart, affirmation. I acknowledge and accept emotions as they arise within me, without prejudice or judgment. I don't know if you want to screenshot that. But yeah. And until the next time, Leo, lots of love and light.